Assalamu alaikum and a very good morning to all of you. How are you all? I hope you all will be taking good care of yourselves and your studies as well. Dear students, I hope that during this pandemic situation you all will be more vigilant about your health, and I hope you all will be staying at home and following all the SOPs. Meanwhile, I hope you all will be taking good care of your prayers as well. So keep offering your prayers 5 times a day and recite Holy Quran on daily basis. And kindly don't forget your teachers in your prayers. So coming towards our today's lecture, dear students, our today's topic is interrogative pronouns and adjectives. This is our chapter number 5 from our book Understand and Communicate, book 1. So, before moving forward, let us first recall about the pronouns. As you all know, a pronoun is a word that is used instead of a noun which has already been mentioned or is already known. For example, Umama is a small girl, she wears white shirt. In the above example, she is the pronoun. Pronouns are used to make sentences simpler and shorter. When replacing nouns with pronouns, we sometimes have to replace not only the nouns but other words as well. For example, though the lion is a big and the mouse is small, they are good friends. Here they replaces lion and mouse, and so the verb becomes are. So now let us discuss about interrogative pronouns and adjectives. Dear students, interrogative pronouns introduces questions. The common interrogative pronouns used for persons are who, whom, and whose. Who is used as the subject of a question, whom as the object and after a preposition, and whose when referring to possession. The word whose can be used as an interrogative adjective as well. Look at these examples. Who gave you this letter? Here, who is used as a pronoun and the subject of the question. Look at the second example. Whom are you inviting? Here, whom is used as a pronoun and the object of the question. Look at the third example. From whom did you borrow the ladder? Here, whom is used as a pronoun and after a preposition. Look at the example number 4. Whose is this pen? Here, whose is used as a pronoun in referring to possession. And the last example, whose pencils are these? Here, whose is used as an adjective qualifying pencils. Dear students, you have to keep it in your mind that whom is the correct word to use as the object of a question and is mandatory in formal spoken and written English. In ordinary speech, however, who can be used in its place. For example, it is acceptable to say who did you meet instead of whom did you meet. Dear students, now let us talk about the interrogative pronouns. The interrogative pronouns used for animals and inanimate objects are which and what, which is more specific than what, and is used when the possible alternatives for the answer are few or are known by the interrogator. Which and what are also used as interrogative adjectives. Look at these examples. What is your name? Here, what is used as a pronoun. Second example, which is your book? Here, which is used as a pronoun. And in the third example, what papers does your father read? Here, what is used as an adjective. Look at the fourth example, which diamond ring is more expensive? In this example, which is used as an adjective. So, dear students, now moving forward, let me tell you about which can also be used for persons to mean which one out of two or three, or which few out of many. So as I have already told you that which can also be used for persons to mean which one out of two or three, or which few out of many. Look at these examples. Which of your brothers is working? Here, one out of a small number. And look at the second example. Which of your classmates obtained above average marks in the test? Here in this question, which is used for a few out of a large number. So this is all about the interrogative pronouns or adjectives. I hope after watching this video you have understood about the interrogative pronouns and adjectives. So dear students, now you have to do the exercises on page number 138 and 139 by yourselves. Okay, so stay at home, take good care of yourselves and do the exercises. If you have any queries